What's up, Andrew? I'm going to be playing some more Crusader Kings 2 tonight. So let's just go ahead and get started. As a recap from last time, we did reform our religion. We are now Reformed Germanic. I am the Pope, you could say. I'm the Fylkir of my religion. All of this is really, really good. Other than one thing. I am not really in charge. I have a regent, which is ruling in my stead, because I am incapable and have been bedridden for, like, the last 20 years, it feels like. Not 20 years, but a while. So, I can't take advantage of some of what my religion entails, being that I wanted the eldership succession laws, because I'm stuck. I have a regent. I can't pass any laws. I can't do anything. So I am just stuck being bedridden for now. I'm basically waiting to die, but I'm hoping if I can get my two younger sons killed, one of them's currently in prison, and Ube is leading an army. If I can get them killed, then I should be able to pass on all of my titles to Bjorn, and I won't have my kingdom splinter apart. I will have a problem that I'm over the vassal limit. I might have to conquer some more places, but there's some places that I've already conquered, but this might work. Maybe. We'll see. I'll ask my vassal to not associate with conspiratorial factions. Don't know what good that does to ask, but we can ask. I'll ransom away the characters that can be ransomed. See, there's all these plots. I would love to join this plot to kill Sigurd, but I cannot, unfortunately. Do not speak to me of obligations and duties. I may be your vassal, but that does not make me your slave. Okay, well, yeah, you're free to associate with whatever faction you want. That's fine. I'm incapable, and you know, I don't blame you in this case. So. Okay, well, it happened, whether I wanted it to or not. I am now Bjorn, the ruler of Svipjod, and I have to find some way to get back some of this land that I've lost now. Ragnar's dead. King Ragnar feasts in Valhalla at age 41. He died of complications related to gout. Shining example of diligence, his duty was never neglected. A godly man, Ragnar is with Thor now. King Bjorn, being a talented military tactician, we expect him to lead us to many victories on the field of battle, along with King Bjorn. I am down for that. Ube is my new heir, but we hate each other because, you know, we both kind of want the throne. The kingdom has been splintered. Norger is where Ube is king, and it's gonna be difficult to try to ensure that I win a war against him, other than, I mean, he can raise a lot of troops, but not as many as me. I think what I need to do is I kind of need to reconquer, like, the Denmark areas and some of this other stuff before I try to declare war on my brother. I don't know what this Inspire Meliorism is. A stable government requires competent rulers. I mean, that's already what I just read. Only by leading by example we can inspire the unwavering loyalty of our subjects towards us and our successors and maintain a firm hold over the realm. Oh. That's me improving his attributes. Okay. You fear the lands of Jarl Gear might become independent, but they didn't, and neither did Jarl Dyers. So that's good. Okay, sweet. So I could just duel Ube, and whoever wins the duel, it seems like gets the titles. Okay, wow. So this would be a serious duel. If I lose this, I lose all of my titles in my life. If I win this, then I gain all of the titles and vassals. Yeah, let's do it. I've got double his combat skill. So we have challenged our brother Ube to a duel to the death for the throne. Good news is either way I win. If Ube wins, then I get the I get to play as him. I believe. I should. I hope. And if not, then you know, it is what it is. And I still can't switch to eldership even after this because I have to wait for 10 years. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get this duel started, and let's get my council chosen. I will train troops in Upland. Did my other brother, the one in prison, he inherited Denmark. Now, he's imprisoned, so I can't even duel him, I bet you. But I can just claim Denmark. So I probably will do that. Alright, I am told the schemer king furrowed his brows and started twirling with a knife upon hearing my proposal. I think he understood the humiliation he would suffer by declining, my lord. The courier suggests, clever man, I mutter. The duel is soon to take place. Let's fight. My brother should have known better. What were you thinking? I asked genuinely. I ought to get back into my voice acting practice. What were you thinking? I asked, genuinely curious, as I circled the man, occasionally striking with my blade of woe. You cannot win this, I declare, as he winces again, his wounds clearly beginning to take a serious toll on him. You brought your own death. So I gained the trait Tribal Kinslayer, because I killed my brother. And I gained his kingdoms now, and Spitjod has been somewhat united. That's good. So I really didn't lose all that much when Ragnar died. I was, you know, going through the whole effort of getting him killed. I'm glad that I've kind of found a solution. Let's see. I'm gonna declare war and claim Denmark. And my council would vote no. So, let me see what I can do about this. I need an advisor, and I would like someone that's just going to be pretty agreeable. There we go. Now it's 4-3, and I can claim Denmark. Let's do it. We will raise our armies. You have a new heir. If your character dies, you will now play as King Sigurd of Denmark, the one in prison. Oh, actually, hold on. I should. So I've got a wife. She's not a very good wife. Let's see if there's someone better that I could maybe find to marry. Maybe someone who's a genius. A 31-year-old disfigured, scarred genius. I mean, I doubt you're going to have any more kids. So no. How about quick? Oh, that's my sister. I can't do that. Portis. I could... Oh, Helgi is already considering another offer from us. I don't know what offer you're considering. Helgi would be her liege. So... Alright, maybe Midas Touch. Actually, that is not an inheritable trait, so that's kind of a waste of time. I need to look for inheritable traits. Could do Brawny. I could take this girl as my concubine once I have that unlocked. That's what I should do. for now, let's just look inside my religion group for who else I could choose as concubines, because I want 3. I want my guy to start pumping out kids pretty quick. Let's see, age. Hala. Hala would be, you know, nothing here is really that special for Hala. Ah, attractive and quick. Why can I not take you as my concubine? Her liege is considering another offer from us. I should probably let it play out a second. Oh, the offer that they're considering is I've called them to war. Okay, let me just, you know, end this war and it'll be fine. After many months studying the campaigns of Alexander the Great, you have acquired many fascinating insights and gained new wisdom in military matters. You realize the art of war might be well worth studying. I must have war as my focus. Okay, that's good to know. Ooh, too much. You're gonna go up there and defend. You over here should head south, I think. And I don't want Bjorn leading armies right now. I mean, if he dies, then my other brother's in prison, so... He's wounded in prison. Maybe he was being tortured. So... I need to pick an ambition. I'm gonna say groom an heir. I want to have lots of kids with this guy. Let's see. You know, I should lower that back down to the minimum centralization in order to get higher vassal limit. That would be a good thing, probably, but I'm going to hold off on that for a second. Oh, hold up. So when I took Norway... Okay, this has actually turned into a pretty good thing, the fact that my kingdom splintered apart when Ragnar died, because I could not have afforded to have had... I could not have afforded to have created the other kingdoms. But when Ragnar died, my brother inherited Norway, which I went ahead and dueled him for and won. And now I'm at war for Denmark, which I should win this war. And those were kingdoms. So now all I have to do is get the money, and I should have enough for the Empire of Scandinavia. And piety. But I've got 2 kingdoms, or I've got 2 now, I will have 3 kingdoms soon. It's going to be a lot of money and a lot of piety, but I can get there for sure. So, good things. Gira has finished her education in the ways of intrigue. That's good, and she excelled. So this has actually turned out to be a blessing in disguise. I didn't really anticipate it, but I do need to watch out for plots. I need to watch out for factions. Like this guy is plotting to kill me. And your plot. I don't think anyone else is plotting to kill me. And I don't see any factions that are super dangerous. I do have some prisoners I could sell. For 92 gold, that gets me closer to being able to afford the Empire. Yeah, my brother can't really raise many troops, so we should fairly easily take over his land. We'll pretty much have, or we will have everything that we lost at that point, I believe. So, and more, because we will have gained the kingdom titles, which is awesome. So, these are people just accepting the ransom that I've required for their, you know, loved ones back from the dungeon. So, normal Viking things, I guess. Speaking of Vikings, I am so pumped for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I know that I talked about it a little bit a couple episodes ago, that, you know, that's kind of one of the main reasons I'm starting this run through, and I went ahead and did my pre-order. I'm typically not a pre-orderer, but I figured, you know I'm going to get the game. I know I'm going to enjoy it. I want to support the devs, so I went ahead and pre-ordered. I need to set my focus. Let's see. Yeah, not Finland. I'm gonna do Upland. Oh gosh, I cannot click right now. There we go. Ground focus. Alright, now get this away. Go away. Why is that not going away? Okay, I can just do that and change it back. That's fine. Yeah, we will have won this war with Denmark pretty quickly. Well, Bjorn, I'm glad that I've got one son that is kind of taken over now. Oh, and I should be able to hopefully find those concubines now. Yeah, Hala, I can probably take you now. Actually, let's like double check and see if there's anyone that would be better. Maybe someone with the lustful trait. Tatiana. Yep, I could have you as my concubine, maybe. I cannot. The chief will not accept my offer. If I send him a little bit of money, still no. It's because I'm an infidel. That's the main thing, it looks like. But I can convince her to join my court for 15. No. Join my court, yes, and she will. Oh, look at that. I won the war against my brother. Just like that, I've gained my lands back. And we are back in action. Svipjod is back, baby. And maybe I can just wrap up some of these, you know, last places that have been, you know, being difficult here. Alright, now I can take you as my concubine. And let's find another concubine. Mayor Hakon has never been able to learn the virtue of silence and discretion. He is constantly talking and harassing everyone around him. I should make it clear how much I despise his obnoxious attitude. He is a most disgraceful mayor. Just as expected, Mayor Harkon is furious. The rumors I spread about him really got under his skin. After all, how could he deny any of them in good faith? I don't know why I did that, but, you know, that's fine, I guess. See, I really want Astrid. But you would definitely not join my court. Why not? Oh, she wants to stay with her lover, Alfer. My vassal. I could kill him, maybe, but hopefully I wouldn't have to. She's already pregnant. I don't need to get involved with that. Let's see. Attractive. did I already look at quick? I think I did. Just Astrid. Alright, let's just choose 2 others to be my concubines, and I can always swap them out. Gita. You'll be my concubine. And... Lustful. Ileana, would you be able to be my concubine? No. And I cannot convince you to join my court either. I can convince you to join my court. And then I can make you my concubine. How about that? That should work. I will ask my courtiers to leave the court. Actually, I will wait until I've taken that other concubine first. Sweet. Okay. Take concubine. And I cannot convince her to convert her religion, but maybe in time I could. So now, I have 3 concubines, a wife, and I should start having kids soon, hopefully. And I can't change my focus because he had already chosen before I took over as in war, but I can change it in 2 years. If I haven't had any sons by then, I'll change it to family or something like that, so... Let's see... I will increase my tolerance. Like I said, the goal is to get, I think it's tolerance 5 would unlock having equality among the genders, which would have been helpful earlier. It's still helpful now, but... Oh, and I will lower centralization down a little bit. Oh, is my wife plotting to kill me? That's not good. I should divorce you. I can very easily, you know, conquer some of these, but there's so many people in an alliance against me, that's kind of frustrating. Oh, I should point out, so now that I've got multiple kingdoms, I could change my primary to Norger, which is Norway. I'll do that, I prefer Norway. So now my primary title is Norger. Additionally, I could have done Denmark, but I'm going to go back to Norger. Oh, Bathilder, my sister. I will make you my new spy master, because you are very skilled, and I will have you study, back in Constantinople. Back to Constantinople you go. I should proselytize and get rid of some of the Swominsko people that I've got. I want to make sure that my religion becomes dominant within my realm, of course. So. There we go. My concubine is pregnant, so that's a good start. Ah, I have 359 gold. Is that enough for the Empire? No, I'm still like 200 short. But why do I only control 78% of the Empire? So that's frustrating. I also need 400 piety also, so it's going to take me a little bit of time. but I should get there. So. I must have lost some counties or something. Just not sure where. Was this part of my land at one point? I don't know. Either way, it'll be real quick to be able to get the last 2%, so... and then in 10 years, I should be able to change to eldership. I'll have to make sure my vassals are happy, which right now they're not, but hopefully by then they will be. Yeah, I might have to start early on making some of these vassals happy. And we can speed things up a little bit. I will set my designated regent. I won't set a designated regent yet. Hopefully I won't have to worry about that. I'm just thinking last time I ended up with the Cult of Satan regent who probably had something to do with poor Ragnar getting gout, such a severe case of it, so... Either way, we've made some good progress just by Ragnar dying, so overall that wasn't a bad thing. Now, I feel some sort of pressure to start a great holy war against England. My liege, loyal servants such as I surely deserve some recognition and rewards from time to time, and it's widely known that you hold huge lands and many titles. Sure, I will give you the chiefdom of Nariki, but you will owe me a favor. Yeah, that's not a bad thing. Or I maybe should just go straight for Mercia. I'm starting to think Ilva might fancy me. Make a move. I went to Ilva's chamber and gave her a good tumble. It's good to be filkier. Yeah, I can impress him with my military knowledge. Let's talk strategy. Am I a part of the Wolf Warriors? I am not part of the Wolf Warriors, so I need Bjorn to join. Sissa of the Wolf Warriors greets me with a brief nod. Another recruit, huh? To join our ranks. You need to prove yourself, boy. Yes, I will fight. This one I shouldn't... even if I lose this fight, I shouldn't get, like, wounded because it's just wooden swords. I might lose, but yeah. I am wounded. I didn't think I would get wounded. Dang it. My leg hurt, but it somehow doesn't seem as bad as what my opponent is suffering. I'm not done, Stitcher says through gritted teeth, but then he lies back down on the ground, throwing his bare hands to the side. When I step closer, he mutters, "No, no, I'm done, I yield." So I won, but I ended up a little bit wounded. My dissertation on military matters was very appreciated. It seems Jarl Dyer thanked me for sharing my knowledge with him. So good. His opinion of me increased by 10. That's good. And I had a son. Perfect. Orkbard, I will rename you to Gustavo. Based on, or as a reference, of course, to the other Let's Play where the celebrity guest chose Gustav. We now choose Gustavo. The second. Even though technically the other one was Gustav and it was part of a totally different dynasty, it's fine. Good old Gustavo, I'm gonna give you a struggle focus, and I am gonna be your educator. Ah, my wife is pregnant. Good. I received news that my lover Ilva is pregnant. Good. Oh, and her husband knows about the affair. He knows it's my child. That's not so good, but that's not the worst thing either. With my wife Aino pregnant, I'm starting to worry if I shouldn't organize something special for this year's harvest rite. Yeah, I will give her 25 gold. 5 gold. I will give her 5 gold. I need to try to save up for the Empire. So. We're not at war, right? Oh, he's looting. He's looting my lands. I should take care of him. I will take care of him. Mayor Harkon is a petty, wicked, weak-minded fool, filled with hatred and self-loathing. As much as he tries to hide his enviousness, his true nature is all too apparent to me. It would be nothing more than my duty to make sure he knows of how rotten he is. Why do I hate this guy? Oh, okay. The AI must have, before I took over as Ragnar, he must have been doing his part to piss this guy off. I don't know why, but I'm not going to do that. I was wondering why that kept happening. The pregnancy has caused my wife to develop quite the unusual taste. Most of what she seeks for dinner nowadays ranges from mildly upsetting to positively revolting. Still, scholars do agree that a pregnant woman's cravings should always be accommodated. Yeah, I will make sure she gets all she wants and more. And she did not gain gluttonous from that, so that's good. I was afraid she might. The pregnancy has made my wife Aino much more talkative and cheerful than usual. I will let her have her fun. I should be okay declaring some of these wars, but I still won't. The arm wrestling challenge. Many important warriors have gathered in the lodge tonight. I will be arm wrestling High Chiefess Ingeborg of Munsö. And we'll see if I won. Slowly but surely I managed to push Ingeborg's hand closer and closer to the table. I grip my teeth and chuckle, glancing at my opponent to revel in my imminent victory. Ingeborg looks back at me with a smile. She's leaning forward, trying to push back and giving me a good view of her sweaty cleavage. With a loud thud, Ingeborg slams my fist against the table, earning a shower of cheers from the other warriors gathered around us. Luckily, Ingeborg decides to not rub in her victory. It gives me a bit of praise for holding on this much against her. Well, she kind of cheated. And she's got gout, so how did she get gout and not have nearly as much, like, negativity from it? Gosh. Sweet! In my studies of warfare, I've come to realize that clever tactics on the battlefield is only part of the story. I will become a siege leader. Okay, I need to raise up my armies to stop this guy. It occurred to me that my wife is feeling somewhat gloomy as of late. The burden of her unborn child is surely causing some humoral imbalance that is affecting her mood. I'll buy her something nice. Alright, let's get my troops to go take care of these looters. I will visit Ilva. Oh, actually, I probably shouldn't visit Ilva. She's the one that I cheated on her with her... Or, I cheated on her husband... She cheated on her husband with me, that's what I'm trying to say. So, maybe it's not a good idea to visit her, but oh well. Oh, my son Ragnar. Yes, Ragnar, you will be my son, and I will have you focus on thrift. I'm gonna change Gustavo's name. As much as I like Gustavo, it doesn't fit with the Norse theme we're going with. And since the first child of Ragnar was named Ivar and died, I will try to name this one Ivar. A daughter was born to Filkir Bjorn and Ilva Altisodder named Bjork. Hey, Bjork. I will denounce her. I don't have a quality yet, so without a quality, daughters are only so useful, you know. Khalifa of Haim was captured in battle and is now my prisoner. Perfect. I will put my troops in looting mode, and I will come down and start looting them since they looted me. So. Jarl Dyer the Chase has declared Yolander war for the Jarldom of Island and Chiefdom of Aris on Jarl Gear of Island. Where is that? I don't think I have to worry about that. Seems like that might take care of itself. I am just happy to have the, whatchamacallit, have the, you know, kingdom back together. It feels like it's getting a lot later than it actually is. It's only 10:30 here, but it feels like midnight. He didn't like my approach to become friends with him. That's not good. I am real close to getting this empire made. Obviously, I've still got a lot to earn in terms of money and such, but, you know, if I keep this up, I should get there soon. Your daily routine involves repeatedly swinging your blade at a training dummy. However, you can only learn so much from fighting an inanimate object. I will use someone else to train with. Sweet. So we looted Haim, and now we're going to move down here, battle with them, and then we'll loot Usinia. So. And I've got another prisoner I could sell for 26. So that's good. So I definitely want to use my Holy War against someone soon. Probably England. Let's see what that technology brought. I don't know what that technology had unlocked. I'm thinking maybe culture? I will unlock the next thing in tolerance soon. Are you paranoid as well, or is she actually cheating on you, maybe? She might actually be. Sunni calls my name from the other side of the dining hall, standing on one of the long tables. Challenged me to a fighting. Sunni warns me that after he's beaten me, I should be careful not to trip on the broken dreams of my aspirations on the way out of the hall. Oh boy. So we're very close to evenly matched. So he's lustful, I can do that. Oh wait, no, this is a flighting, not a duel. I'm sorry. So we're just arguing with each other and insulting each other. And we spar with words for a while, but soon Suni's face grows red with rage and embarrassment, surrounded by the laughter of other warriors. I won the insult match, so the yo mama jokes, I win. Rumors are that great spoils are waiting behind the walls of Gloucester. Oof, okay. Well, we might have to invade Mercia for that. Except... other than the only problem with that is that raises my threatening, and I still need to pick up one of these other counties here in my land just to get the Empire. So I'll have to think about this. Trying to see who would be good to add to my council. You want a seat on my council, I'll make you my advisor. You still dislike me, but not that much. And we have almost looted everything here. My half-sister Bathilder Ragnar Ditter, however you say that, has just informed me that Grimer of Ostfriesland tried to recruit her in a scheme to seduce my wife Ino. This guy's dead. That randy old goat. Well, there's not much I can do. Khaliva of Clyton Peasant Revolt has declared a peasant revolt. Where is this? Oh, that's just right there. I can raise my vassals' levies, and they can take care of it. After the council meeting, Marshal Borkbard asked me to exchange a few words in private. Apparently he has uncovered a rumor concerning a rare artifact. Oh. I will tell him to immediately look for it. It will depend on his skills and traits. Well, at least in terms of his martial skills, he's good, and he's got some good traits, so go for it. No, I've got abdominal pains. Let me make sure. Do I have a physician? I do not have a physician. You will have to do. So, if I get diagnosed with something, I want to be able to, you know, consult with my physician. So. We should take care of this rebellion pretty quick. Oh, well, not if it's paused, but... yes, I will seek treatment for my illness. I'm in the early stages of dysentery. That's not fun. He made me drink salty water to induce vomiting. It was very effective, so that's good. I got good symptom treatment. +1 health. Fate smile upon me. My wife Ino is pregnant. Good. I am sure that if I use the influence I hold over my tribe to increase its standing, Jarl Dyer will come to appreciate me more. I could sacrifice some prestige. $300 is a lot, though. But it should be fine. It really should be. Sweet, and my Seer's mission to proselytize was successful. Let's see, maybe I can start proselytizing. I'll keep clearing out my land of all the heathens. Sweet. So I made him 15 points happier with me. Your old Dyer, so that's good. Yep, I do have dysentery. That's not good. Goaty Porter, the Inquisitor, has come to see you and offers treatment for your illness. He explains that there are several different types of treatment he can offer. I'm afraid he's going to try to cut my dick off. And that's not going to be good. Let's do it. Hopefully he doesn't do that. Goder handed you a plate with a gray powdery substance on it. Apparently it consisted of ground up scabs from a person in worse state than you. Goaty Porter showed no indication of joking as he told you to lean and inhale as much as you could through your nose. Oh, that was extremely successful. I feel amazing. Thank you. So sure, my dysentery's bad, but just snorted some ashes from, or some scab powder. Gosh. Gita has borne the child of another man. I cannot believe this betrayal. Oh, my concubine. How could I have not seen that coming? I will set you aside. And yes, I won the thing against the enemy, so... Wow, this is really harsh sounding. I could scarcely believe it possible, but the pregnancy has managed to make my wife Ina look passable. I have found myself strangely attracted to her since a few weeks. So I've got a good chance of, or a decent chance of gaining lustful. But I lose 25 piety, which I need piety, but... But I don't want to gain chaste. I'd rather potentially gain that. It wasn't good, but oh well. And my threatening meter is still going down, so that's good. Ilva is with child, again. And, you know, he already didn't believe me. The conversion of Sorbia. Sorbia has fallen to the Catholic faith. I don't know what they were before. Interesting. My dysentery has ended, so that's good. I will have some mates dispatched. I am so close. I can almost taste it because I'm only, 40 gold away. I'm 1 county away, and I'm less than 100 piety away. So I'm getting close. Ooh, I do have people plotting against me. I could imprison Gita. I'll just take her as a concubine again. It's fine. I had another son. I will name you Sigurdur, after your grandfather. My dear half-brother, I was just approached by Poorbander, who tried to convince me to join this vile heresy. Oh, he's unreformed, old Germanic. I will demand reconversion. Hopefully he will come back to his senses. I assure you that I am a righteous believer. I shall close my eyes to the spoutings of the local heretics and pray for their imminent eradication. So he's come back to reformed paganism. That's good. I am so close to getting that empire. And some of these people really hate me though, so I've got to worry about these people. Let's see. I might just be better off trying to kill some of them. For some time now, I've been worried about Marshal Borkvart's progress rather than lack thereof. Now my worst fears have been confirmed. As a consequence of Borkvart's carelessness and action as bird, and a large number of resources and documentation was ruined. He's a useless moron. That's not good. Oh, I think Jarl Dyer's wife died. That's sad. None of these factions are very strong, but I don't like having any of the factions, to be honest with you. At least not the ones that are, like, you know, trying to put my brother in prison on the throne. Let's see if I can get him killed. Yeah, it should be fairly easy to get my brother killed. I think that's everyone that was already willing to do it, and I'm saving my money for whenever I can afford the Empire, so... Ooh, I should come down here and raid here. Oh, someone drowned, it sounds like. Heralder, my co-conspirator, tells me that a man is now on the inside of a prison where Sigurd sits. He will arrange an escape attempt in which one of the prisoners will sadly suffer a tragic and very fatal accident. I approve the plan. I could spread the Norse culture. That maybe wouldn't be such a bad thing. I don't know, though. Wrong one. I will build legend. That's probably better. My brother did not try to escape, therefore he did not die. That's frustrating. Yeah, we're gonna try again. Hopefully he will fall for it this time. This guy I'll need to take care of. I'm never going to be able to get him on my side. Why does he hate me? Oh. Yeah, I slept with his wife. That's not a good thing. Marshal Borkbard approached me after the council meeting to request some more diplomats to aid him in attaining information concerning the rumored artifact. While I could divert some of my envoys this task for a time, our regular diplomatic efforts which suffered due to neglect. I'll give him diplomats. General opinion minus 15 for 5 years. I mean, I won't be able to change my laws of secession for a while anyways, but... Ah, I bet you my brother died. Yep, Sigurd died. That's good. And now my son, Ivar, will be nominated as successor. Ah, my concubine is pregnant. Good. Let's see. I think I will try to plot to kill this guy next. Ah, if I could convince Ilva, she could take care of it herself, so... I would lose 30 gold. I need to hold on to my gold for now. Until I can form the Empire. But I do need to conquer at least one more county as well. So I'll have to be paying attention to whenever... Yep, and now I've been at peace for too long. I'm losing 2 prestige every month because of it. I will go to war, but I've got to let the threatening meter go down. And when I go to war, I'll probably just take Kola. That seems like that would be the easiest one, right? Or down here. That might be easy. No, that didn't seem to work. I am pretty close to being able to declare war again, though, so... I could just go ahead and conquer here. I mean, they are pretty prosperous, it looks like, so... And that is a part of the Empire. Estonia is, so... maybe. Or I should conquer here. Did I vassalize you? Oh, I could vassalize them. That would work even better. So I vassalized him. Now all I have to do, I believe, is wait for the money and for the piety. 490 gold and 400 piety. We are so close. I had another daughter. Aw, poor Sophia is sick. I will try to save her. The arm wrestling challenge, I will arm wrestle Styrbjorn the Mutilator. And And I was slowly pushing Styrbjorn's hand closer and closer to the table, yet all of a sudden he started to gain ground, getting his hand back up and starting to push on the opposite side. How is he doing it? With a loud thud, I slammed Styrbjorn's fist against the table, earning a shower of cheers from the other warriors gathered around us. My opponent glares at me and mumbles something about accepting defeat as he rubs his hand. I will be nice to him. Tonight, just as I was about to leave the main hall, I was approached by Halfrid, one of my fellow warriors. After chatting for a while, she reveals to me that she's been watching me for a while and come to consider me one of the most valuable members of the lodge, as well as a terrific fighter. I'll become close friends with her. That's very nice. I have people wanting to kill me, don't I? See if I can get them to end their plots. Oh boy, a lot of people were plotting to kill me. I should just duel this guy and kill him, shouldn't I? I mean, I'm way more powerful than him, but... his treatment of Sophia was unsuccessful. She would probably die. Gotta make sure I set these, I sometimes forget. I am so close on this. Just 15 more months, 16 more months, and I should have enough piety, and I should definitely have enough gold by then, so... Gosh, this stupid concubine keeps cheating on me. I will set you aside. And mean it this time. I gave you another chance, and you screwed it up. I could hang out with Ludmilla. Yeah, I will take you as a concubine. Nope, I cannot take you as a concubine. I could convince you to join my court, but I don't want to spend any money, so I will just hold off. Maybe just pick someone in my own realm. Yeah, I'll take Algin, one of my prisoners. I am so close. So freaking close. I would really like to get this empire formed before the end of this episode, so I'm going to play a little bit longer. Oh, Ilva's in the dungeon. Oh, that bastard. Locked her in the dungeon. Am I still plotting to kill him? Yeah, but, I mean, no one's really joining this plot. I can probably get some of these people, yeah. Oh, I could get you. I don't have enough money right now, because I've got to save up once again for the Empire, but soon. I could definitely get her, and she's got like 120 that she can use against him, so... Plot power, I mean. I think I've picked up everyone I can. I will raise my own levies, and we're gonna go raiding Estonia. actually. Let me make sure you're all set to loot. Oh my gosh, I basically have to either pay gold or lose piety. I will pay 5 gold. Gosh, I am so close. Alright, 1 gold. I'm at that point where it's late enough that I'm getting impatient, and I know my decision making when I'm impatient is not as good, but there's nothing I can do right now. Oh geez, if I had known I was going to immediately get into battle, I wouldn't have attacked across river, or across the sea. But we should pretty easily be able to loot this place. I just don't know if looting there is really worth it. Let's go over here. Hopefully it'll be more worth it over here where I see all these prosperous counties. So. Gotta be something I can do to gain some gold. The conversion of the Nisani. They converted to Catholicism, so good for them. And I had another son. That's good. The Varangian Guard. Aitos, the great king of the Greeks, is distraught over the poor mettle of his countrymen. Knowing well our skill in battle, he has decided to form a bodyguard consisting solely of Norse warriors. Those who serve him in the great city of Miklagard are generously rewarded, and even now many of our young men are eager for riches and adventure have departed to Greece to pick up his banner. Oh, that's good. I kind of don't like that they're leaving my place, but that's fine. My court physician, Godi Cordor, is worried about my newborn son. Frederick is a feeble little thing even compared to other infants. Cordor says he might not live to see his first birthday. Poor little boy. Try to save him. I'm gonna make him focused on faith. I can't see any improvements. Phooey. I have enough piety now, I just still don't have enough gold. Ah, the gold dropped. Okay, I can finally do it. I can do it. Let me just move my men in my land, not that that matters even. That really doesn't matter. I will end my rivalry with him, but I will still keep the plot to kill him. Alright, since I can afford it, and it is way past my bedtime, I will wait no longer. We will form the Empire of Scandinavia. Boom. And now, just give it a second while I change. Now I am the ruler of Scandinavia. I am an emperor, as you can tell by my updated crown and the border around my portrait. It's good to be the emperor. So, we'll have to keep working to try to get eldership as our new succession laws. But now as the empire, I shouldn't have to worry about it splitting apart as much. Now we have kind of attained a whole other level of, you know, whatchamacallit, and I'll be able to, more likely to get people to accept my vassalization, hopefully. Still, some of them will say no, and I know that, but some might say yes, eventually. Either way, we get this fancy new icon here at our capital holding for being the empire. I think, next episode, one of my goals is I would like to start the Holy War against England. You know what? Before I forget, I will do that, and I will set us up for next episode to be involved in a Holy War. Let me just lower my levies. So yeah. Now I can get 25,000 levies from my vassals. I think we should have no problem declaring this holy war for Mercia. Why can I not do it? It says I still can't because the Pagan Great Holy War era hasn't begun. Well, that's annoying. I can do some conquest on them, but that's not going to be nearly as fast. Really? What is the Pagan Great Holy War era? I swear, you must be watching this thinking I have no idea what I'm doing, but I just don't know. There's so many details that it's hard to keep track of everything. We'll deal with it next time. I've got the Empire of Scandinavia now. This is what I really, really wanted. And now it's just a matter of, you know, continuing to expand. And it looks like my vassals are expanding my realm as well, just by, you know, they took over a lot of Saxony here, so. Yeah, I can't do any of these holy wars. At least not great holy wars. I can look into this later. Either way, thanks for watching, Andrew. I'm kind of getting off topic here. I'm ending the episode now. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a good night, and talk to you later.